I don't understand why my kids do this. They always want to bug me when my door is closed. But anyway, let's start all over. I am coming to you today because, well, today is September 2021, and I'm not sure when I'm going to post this video or if I'm even going to post it. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. I'm still not, still, trying to understand my feelings and what I'm going through. But anyway, I am currently 17 weeks pregnant, I think. So, yeah, 17 weeks pregnant, and I don't know how I feel about it. Usually, this would be a joyous moment. I would understand, I would have already accepted the fact that I'm having a baby, and I have not accepted that fact yet because I'm just going through a lot. Something that just not have I haven't accepted yet. I think once I find out the gender of the baby this time around, then I'll be able to accept it a little bit more. I mean, I do have 4 other kids. I have 3 boys, and my oldest is a daughter, and she is 13, and that's another story in itself. So I have 4 kids altogether, 1 girl and 3 boys. So, but like I said, I probably won't accept the fact that I am pregnant until I, find out the sex. I don't know. But anyway, how did I end up pregnant? I knew I always I have a 1-year-old. We just had a baby a year ago. And once we had him, we said, okay, I'm 2 years younger than my husband, and I always said, I would, at least the goal was, we said we did want to try for one more, at least try for a girl. We always have this standing joke that my husband cannot make girls, because since I've been with him, he's given me 3 boys, 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 boys. So the standing joke is my husband cannot produce a girl if he tried. But then they always say that usually when a guy has a girl, it's because the guy was a hoe. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what? I think that is true. That's another story. But anyway, I found out I was pregnant in, I guess I conceived around the May time frame. And during the time I got pregnant, I wasn't keeping track of my period. There was so much going on, with work. Work was stressing me the hell out. It was so much going on with work. It was something was always changing with work. And with my job, with recruiting, something changes every day. And during the time I was, recruiting, I was also working on transitioning and getting out the Navy. But my focus was on, okay, even though I'm getting out the Navy, I want to focus on putting people in the Navy. So my mind and my mentality was on, D, you got to put people in the Navy because they're going to think you're not doing your job. The Navy you need to do your job. So I'm thinking, okay, let me just put people in the Navy. And every time I get somebody, policy change. And I'm just like, are you serious? So I was just like, whatever. Anyway, during that time, I guess, I'm pregnant. During that time, I like I said, I just literally just forgot about myself, and I was just focused on putting someone in the military. Putting someone back in the military. I just kind of forgot about myself and myself personally. I just stopped. I didn't care. I was just like, I have to put people in. That was because that's what it seemed like they was pushing. It was like nothing else mattered to them or to my chain of command but putting people in. So that's my thought. I was like, I don't want to get in trouble. I just want to put people in so I don't get in trouble. That's what I'm thinking. I don't like to be in trouble. I don't like to be scolded. I don't like to be yelled at. I hate confrontation. So anyway, that's what happened. And yeah, I ended up here. So after that, what was I about to say? I just got sidetracked because I heard somebody knocking on the door and I heard them say "Mommy." So I'm trying to get back on track. I totally forgot what I was about to say. Anyway, because my kids be throwing me all the way off. Like I be doing one thing and my kids will come in and then I forget what I was doing. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I ended up, what was I about to say? Anyway, I'm a type of person, I know my body. I keep up with my cycle. And during that time also I was breastfeeding. So that once in a blue moon I did notice that my cycle was off, but not too much off. But other than that, I am on top of my cycle like clockwork. I know even my husband is on top of my husband knows my cycle like I know my cycle. Sometimes on some real ish, I think he knows my cycle better than I do, because he'll be like, did you get your period? And I'll be like, nah. He's like, wait, but you're supposed to get it like 2 days, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's about right. But anyway, I didn't. He constantly asked me if I got my cycle, and I was like, no. But I wasn't really stressing it, and I wasn't, it was nothing to me. I was like, whatever, because I'm breastfeeding. I'm not, I'm not really in work. I'm not really, whatever. And work is stressing me the hell out. So that's in the back of my mind. Like, but normally that's something I write down in my little book, or in my phone. And like I said, I failed to do that. Anyway, I noticed I started spitting a little bit, but I was low-key hiding it from my husband. Once I started spitting, I knew something was up, because I don't spit unless I'm pregnant. And so my camera stopped recording, so I'm gonna just pick off from where I left off. And I was talking about the spitting. I was saying how only time I spit excessively the way I'm spitting now is when I'm pregnant. And so I tried to hide that from my husband as well. I couldn't hide it for long, because he was like, one day we had went out and we was walking and I had spit, and he was like, yo, did you just spit? And I was like, nah. He was like, yeah, you did. And I was like, yeah, I did, or whatever. So he was like, so do you think you are? And I was like, yeah, I know I am. Plus, on top of that, I know when I would come home from work, I would be so tired. Like, usually when I come home from work, I could cook dinner, I could chill with the kids, I still had some type of energy somewhere. But like, I would literally just pass out on the couch, like with half my uniform on, because I'd be so tired. And so that was a sign too, because like I said, I would normally have a little bit of energy once I get up for work, but I was just losing it. I didn't have it at all. But anyway, July came around. I did my process, was putting people in or whatever. And July came around, and my husband was getting ready to leave for 2 weeks to go to California for work, because he's in the Navy too. So he was getting ready to leave, and he was like, before he left, I told him, I said, buy a pregnancy test. So he bought the pregnancy test, and then I was like, you want me to take it? And he was like, no, because I already know you're pregnant. Anyway, and then like, I have a real close friend. Like, I kind of tell her everything to an extent. I kind of confide in her. She's somebody I can confide in. She's the level-headed one in our friendship. I'm the radical one. I think outside the box. Like, my thinking is crazy, where hers is like, no, D, you can't do that. But anyway, she was like, take it. And I was like, I'm not taking it. She wanted me to take it because she wanted to know. But anyway, I took it, and it was positive. And then, but I was like, me, whenever I take a pregnancy test, I like to hold on to it, thinking it's going to change the next day. I just be like, it's going to change, especially if you don't want to be pregnant. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to be pregnant. And I still don't know if, this is something I want to, I mean, I ain't got no choice. But I didn't want to be pregnant, because like I said, I had plans, but plans change and stuff like that. And I kept it on the toilet, and I was like, it's gonna change, but then it didn't change. And I told my husband, I was like, it's positive. He was like, yeah, I knew. And I was trying to hide it from his mother, because she was calling. I was sick. I was tired. I didn't even have the energy to talk on the phone. I was just like, oh my God, and I didn't want to talk to anybody either, because I just didn't want to talk to nobody. I was in my feelings, I guess you could say. But what happened after that? He came home after, he was shocked. He came home, he was like, we're gonna take care of this baby. He was like, we're gonna do this. Like, I noticed him, he's very he's very upbeat about it. He's very positive about this whole situation. Whereas me, I don't know what's going on. Like my mentality is just like, I know we're married, and he's like, you know what? Because I'm like, I don't want to say nothing. He's like, I was like, I'm kind of a little embarrassed, and he was like, why? And I was like, because we have 4 kids already, and we just had a baby literally a year ago, and here I am pregnant again. And it's not even so much my family, to be honest. It's more, you know, his side is very old fashioned Jamaican, and I just don't want to hear, oh, you pregnant again, like just how you gonna take care of these kids and all of this stuff. And the people that do know I'm pregnant, they're like, if they ain't paying your bills, if they ain't putting food in their kids' mouth, then F them. And I don't want to be like that, but it's like I don't want to take on the mentality, because that's just not the way I am. I was raised by a Jamaican. I can't even, like, right before, like, I knew I was pregnant. Like, I went to go visit my mom. Now my mom is sick, and she has Alzheimer's / dementia. And she didn't, when I got married back in 2019, she was there, but she does not remember that she was at my wedding. I got pregnant on my honeymoon with this last day, with my 1-year-old. We got pregnant during the honeymoon, and I didn't tell her the whole year, or the whole time I was pregnant. I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't say nothing. I would talk to her on the phone, but I didn't say, hey, mommy, I'm pregnant. Because, like, most of the time when I'm talking to my mother, she doesn't really understand some of the stuff that I'm saying. She can't comprehend what I'm saying. But eventually I did go see her in July before my baby turned 1. And she was like, oh my gosh. She was like, this is your baby? I was like, yes, this is baby Z. I had him in August of last year, during the pandemic and everything. And so I told her, and I told her I had the baby during the pandemic, and because I didn't think she would understand. So I really, like I said, I didn't feel the need to say anything. But anyway, while we was there, and we saw her the day before the 4th of July, and she kept on saying, "Oh, you have all these kids, you can't have no more kids," knowing darn well I was pregnant when she was saying I don't need to have no more babies and everything. He's telling me, "Oh, you shouldn't have no more babies. You have enough. How you gonna take care of them? That's a lot of daycare." Now, mind you, all of my kids are in school except the baby. But she was like, how you gonna pay? Who's gonna take care of them and all this stuff? You're gonna have all these people watching your kids? First of all, I don't let nobody watch my kids. Period. I am that parent. I am extremely overprotective of my kids, and anybody could tell you that. So I told her, I didn't tell her I was pregnant, and my cousin was with me, and I didn't tell her I was pregnant either. I did tell my kid's godmother, because she prophesied. I'm not gonna say prophesied, but she manifested. She was like, D, you're gonna have 5 kids. And I'm like, girl, please, girl, bye. I'm not having no 5 kids. At that time, I was like, I'm not having 5 kids. That's just too much. But here I am, about to have 5 kids. But anyway, I didn't tell my mother because, like I said, she's old-fashioned Jamaican. Oh, how you gonna take care of the kids? Just like Andre's family's old-fashioned Jamaican. Oh my gosh, how you gonna take care of the kids? Da, 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 da. But at the end of the day, my husband, he reassured me. He's like, we married. So what can they say? It's not like you out there having kids it's not like you have 4 kids with 4 different baby daddies. He says, all these kids are mine. And he even, like I said, he even takes my daughter who's 13. He even tells people that's his child too. Guaranteed, I only had 3 by him. So, like I said, I haven't told I haven't really, made any type of announcements out of just, I got to get over, hearing what people saying. If they're not helping me take care of these kids, or they're not, paying my bills and stuff like that, then they don't matter. That's what people are telling. Some people are telling me, the people that I have told. But it's hard to, because what I really want to say is when they say, oh my God, how are you going to handle all these kids and all this stuff? What I really want to say is, and I don't really curse like that, but I really want to say, you know what I want to say. Y'all know what I want to say, but I can't say it. That's what I want to say, but I can't. But like I said, and another thing is I'm having a really, really hard time accepting the fact that I am pregnant, because of the plans that I did, the things that I dreamed of, and the things that I try, that I wanted to achieve. I know I can achieve them. It's probably just going to be a little bit later on in life. And I don't want to say that this kid is, My daughter is texting me, and she's like in a room that right next door. But I just, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how I feel, and I think I won't accept. I know I'm pregnant because of how I'm always tired and sick, and like I never threw up the way I've been throwing up now. Like I throw up like in the middle of the night. I'll wake up. Sometimes like I'll be sleeping and I have to sleep with a washcloth on my pillow because and I have to sleep on my side because like I spit so much, and sometimes like if I fall asleep on my back, I'll wake up choking on my saliva or my spit, and I can barely breathe. Like I'm like literally dying because I'm choking on my spit. I'm tired. What's getting me is usually during my pregnancies, between the 10th and 12th week of my pregnancies, I start feeling better. I start, getting my energy back, and I haven't gotten my energy back, and I'm not up to par like how I normally am. And I know, as you get older, your body changes, but for me, it's hard because sometimes I'm not productive, and when I'm not productive, I feel like shit. Like I feel like I would, whether it's cleaning my house or something, I feel like I need to be doing something. And they're like, you're pregnant, just take care of yourself. But I just don't think I can do that. The pizza is here, so yeah, I ordered pizza, and so I hear my dog barking, and I know the kids is gonna be knocking on my door in like 2.5 seconds, saying, "Mommy, the pizza's here." So I'm going to get off. But like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna post this. And like I said, I probably won't accept the fact that I'm pregnant until I end up finding out the sex of the baby. Like we said, I want a girl, but the way stuff is looking, I don't know if that's, I'm going to still think positive and manifest that this is a girl in here because she is putting me through the ringer. From here on out, I do want to talk a little bit more about my pregnancy and the weeks and stuff as the weeks go. You see that? That's my kids. As the weeks progress, I don't have a belly. I'm literally 100 point. I'm literally, see what I told you there, and they're telling me the pieces here. I'm literally 100.6. I know. Pieces. I know. See what I mean?
Oh, and as soon as the pizza car left, Daddy came.
Okay, I got you.
Can I get some pizza?
Yes. You see what I mean? I'm literally 100.6 pounds. So, I know, it is. I like I said, I have no belly. I don't gain weight, so I can't even show you. I really can't show you like a belly picture or anything. But hopefully in the weeks to come, when I have accepted this fact, and I know it's gonna take a while. I'm talking to my therapist about it. She's helping me get through it. Like she's giving me, techniques and things to say. But I just can't. I still haven't come to terms with it. So they like these kids are like little rats. But anyway, I still haven't come to terms. So when I do, I will post this. And yeah, like I said, once I find out the sex, maybe that's when I will finally have come to terms with the fact that I am having a baby. I do thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to my story time. And you guys have a great night. I'm going to enjoy this pizza, and hopefully let's pray that it stays down. Thank you. Bye-bye. So I ate pizza about maybe about an hour and a half ago, and now I feel sick. My stomach feels like I feel something like right here, like I wanna. Ugh, I feel disgusting. Like I want to puke, but I don't know. My stomach is telling me I should never eat that pizza. Now I'm afraid to fall asleep because I'm afraid I might puke in my sleep. I've done that before. Man, when I tell you this pregnancy is taking a toll on me, it is. Out of all my pregnancies, this is the one that I've been sick the longest. Like I said before in like my other videos, I ain't never been this sick. I've been sick up to, like I said, 10 to 12 weeks. And then after that, I'm good. I feel like dookie. But I'm about to read and then I'm going to sleep. Because in a couple of hours, not even a couple of hours, maybe like in the next 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, the baby's going to wake up crying. That means I'm going to have to put him back to sleep. So, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. You see what I mean? What did I say? 30, 45 minutes he would be up. It was less than that. Maybe 20 minutes and he was up. He went down at a little after 9. It currently is, see, he's right here. Doesn't like the light in his face, but he's probably gonna go down. It's literally 1:30 in the morning. Yeah. He woke up. This is how he's gonna fall asleep. Good night. So yeah. This is how baby Zeke is gonna fall asleep. If I continue to rub his back, he will fall asleep like this. Not sure what he's looking at. But yeah. I don't know what he finds comfort in laying on me. But I guess I can say I wouldn't have it any other way because they grow up so fast. Mm. Right. They grow up so